Get ready to ramble.
Good evening, friends, and welcome to Ramblings of a Middle-Aged Card Collector, where we dive deep into the stories, passions, and the people that make this hobby incredible. Tonight, episode 33, Collector Spotlight, Chasing Stingray with Newell Turner. And a little different tonight. And honestly, this is one of my favorite kinds of conversations because we're talking about something that every collector understands, but not everyone commits to: the focused chase. Not the collect everything mindset, but this is my character, this is my lane mentality. And when you do that, you don't just build a collection, you build a story. Tonight's guest has done exactly that. A passionate original art and comic art collector, a true niche enthusiast, and someone who has gone all in on one of Marvel's most under-the-radar heroes, Stingray. So let's get into our rambling and welcome tonight's guest, Newell Turner. Welcome, my friend.
What up?
Yo.
Man, that was quite the build-up.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, you write some very intense intros for people.
Thank you. I put some time into it, you know?
Yeah. No, it shows, though. It shows.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And welcome to everyone in the chat. What's going on? Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. Yeah, Newell's got a dope shirt. Drome.
Yeah. Have you read Drome?
That's awesome.
Have you read Drome, Matt?
No, I haven't. What is it? Tell me about it.
Oh, dude, this is the best comic project that came out last year, period.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a standalone graphic novel. It came out last year. It was written, and all of the art is by Jesse Larnigan. I don't know if you know Jesse's work, but if you don't,
too familiar,
you absolutely need to look into it. And Drome is like his masterclass on what comics is.
Let's do that. I'm gonna take a look at this. Yeah,
it's badass, man.
The chat loves the shirt, so I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, here you. That's the cover for the book.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, dude.
Are those characters from the book?
Yes.
I have to look into it.
Yeah, dude. It's like creation mythology and like kind of meta commentary on what you can do with comics. It's amazing.
Very cool. And yeah, that's an independent graphic novel?
Yes, sir.
What? Okay. Now, is that artist at IC3 ever, or is that where you?
I think he was there in year one, but he will be at Heroes Con this year. I know that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. That's very cool. Very cool.
Yep.
I'm not gonna make it to Heroes Con this year. I think that'll be on for next year's list.
Okay.
To do this year will be New York Comic Con and OAX. The end of the year, beginning of the new year will be
right.
Into next year will be that. But yeah, so I guess the only show I got left for this year is New York Comic Con.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm looking at Heroes in June, and then I don't know if I'm gonna go, but they're doing a like co-sponsored IC3 show in Jacksonville. It's called FC3. I'm gonna try and make it down there. It's a one-day thing, and then I'm gonna try to make it to IC3 in September this year, which is in Providence.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do Providence.
Oh yeah, dude, you should totally do it. IC3 is a blast. It's a one-day show, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be too bad for us to drive there in the morning and then back. I think it's like
because you're up in New York, right?
I'm in Jersey.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's not too bad. We do have. I will be going to just that one day. I think it's all weekend, but just for Garden State Comic Fest is in June.
Okay. Cool.
I'm going to go Saturday just because Dimitri Patelis is going to be there with a few awesome artists. So I figured I'd be like, you know what? Might as well just go say hi. I don't get to see Canadians too much over here. So.
Right.
Yeah. Drop in and say, what's good? Do a photo op. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. And then, I think that's so IC3 will be cool. Providence is the only one. I'm not going to be able to go to Florida twice a year.
Yeah.
The one in Jacksonville looks cool.
It's gonna be interesting because I know that they're it's gonna be in a brand new venue that just like has opened up recently or is about to reopen or something.
Oh, cool.
And it's cool because they basically are like kind of dividing it into two. So you've got on one side the regular, Comic-Con, and then the indie stuff on the other side. I think looks like it's gonna be cool. Man. So I want to go check it out.
Yeah, cons are always fun to go check out at least once.
Oh
right?
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because sometimes you don't know, it could be an epic experience, you don't want to miss
right.
FOMO.
Absolutely. That's the worst.
And Heroes, I've only heard good things about.
Have you ever been?
No, never.
Oh, dude. So Heroes is a show I go to every year. I've been going since 2014. It's
nice.
It's a really great show because it's still a really good comic book show. You can go and buy back issues. You can find new stuff. Troll through the boxes like this. There's not like cosplay contests. They don't do the celebrities and all that stuff. And they bring in a lot of the best writers, artists. You get to meet the comics people. And so that's really cool. But it's also a really good show for original art. So a lot of the artists that are there will have portfolios full of stuff. They do the annual art auction on Saturday night, which is how they raise money for the following year for the show.
Okay.
It's really cool because they have a stage on the show floor where you can watch artists painting or drawing or creating the art that goes into the auction. And it's really, really cool.
Oh, wow. That's a really cool concept.
Yeah, dude. I have kicked back and watched DWJ, Scotty Young, and a few others just on the stage painting the piece that goes into the auction that goes for, $15,000 or whatever.
Oh, wow. That's dope.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun, man.
Very cool. Yeah, I've heard only good things about Heroes Con. During the auction, though, you can't be like talking too much.
Dude, the guys that run the auction try so hard to get people to shut up, and every year they're like, come on, you guys, we'll just stand here, we'll just pause the auction if you guys don't be quiet, like go outside and have your conversations because we're trying to hold an auction here. And then they just kind of stand there and do one of these and they wait, and then people don't really shut up, and then people yell at them, and it's hilarious every year.
I'm sure. Do they have like an open bar while the auction's going on?
Yes.
Oh,
well, not an open bar, but they have a bar in the back. It's a cash bar. Yeah.
Gonna want to be talking and rambling to friends.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Or if you win something, look what I got.
Exactly. You're gonna want to talk about it.
Absolutely.
Cool. And I heard it's definitely positive things about like the intimacy is almost on par with like OAX to where you
it's just a bigger show, like it's not. I'm trying to think, like it's maybe like a third of the size of like a New York Comic-Con, if that. It's got more people than OAX, but it's not massive like New York or San Diego or anything like that.
Got it.
Yeah.
I don't know how many more. This might be the last year of New York Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I wasn't even gonna go this year, but I'm committing to a commission, and I believe I have to pick it up at New York Comic-Con. So
can you say from who?
I don't want to spoil it yet because it's so far out.
Yeah. I get it.
But a brother in the community hooked it up. So shout out to Tim Collins. So
okay, yeah.
I hope if everything goes through, I gave him the blank for it.
Okay.
I believe it's going to be cool, though. It'll be cool. I got to see Tim there last year. We walked the Artist Alley together real quick.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun. He picked up some dope pieces.
Yeah.
I wasn't even too familiar with the whole, like, obviously I knew about OAX pre-show commissions and all this, but I didn't know too much about New York Comic-Con's like Artist Alley, like the way you would grab commissions on there or whatever, or even sketches were possible on sketch cards. And Tim's like, no, and then he showed it and he dropped some knowledge on me, and I was like, yo, I got to look into this for next year. So it's gonna be be a lot of fun to see what goes on. But I don't want to spoil nothing. It's big. Let's put it that way. It's a big
like big name or physically
big name. Big name.
All right.
Obviously, it's going to be Man Thing.
Obviously.
Yep. So,
well, I will be on the watch out for that. I'm excited now.
Yeah. When it comes to those, I don't want to jinx it. Because it was when we first talked about it last year, the price was obviously last year's price. Yeah. And then when we talked about it, he said, oh man, I forget the woman's name that he has to talk to. But when he talked to her, the price went up. I was like, oh, it's okay. I'll still do it. And then I was like, he's like, well, it's still affordable if you do the black and white. And I was like, nah, dude, I think I got to do the color, bro.
I'm right there with you.
I don't think I'm going to get this opportunity again. Or if, you know what I mean? Like, who knows what it would be next year or 2 years from now. So I was like, let's just commit. So,
dude, that's the way you got to do it, man. That's the way you got to do it.
And I picked Fleer Ultra Midnight Suns blank. So I'm psyched for it. Yeah. Well, I thought it's perfect for Man Thing, and
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
the artist does very crazy work. Let's put it that way. The sketch card artist and comic book artist. So,
Gotcha.
Very excited. But yeah, let's get into you, brother. What established getting you into your journey for collecting and or picking Stingray as a character?
Yeah. So I started collecting art in earnest in like 2014, and honestly, like the first time I went to Heroes Con, I was like, wait, I can get commissions, and oh hi, I got to meet. So Jimmy lives in the same city that I do.
Oh, dope.
But we only met for the first time at OAX.
How crazy is that? That's so cool.
And I got to meet his wife, and she said I was one of the coolest people she met there. So that,
Nice.
Yeah. Blake, he's in the chat too. He's also local to us. And I don't know if he's in the chat right now, but Aludiku, he's also local. So we've got like the whole 757 crew down here.
The chat was saying 757 earlier.
Yeah. That's where we're at. Yeah, it's kind of crazy because, like I collected by myself for a long time. I didn't really have friends in the community or anything. And now I'm finding more people, and I'm finding out that there's people locally. So that's pretty awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah. All right. But so, yeah. Heroes Con 2014. It was my first real trip to a comic convention. I found out that, some artists were doing pre-show commissions, and the idea that I could pay an artist to draw something specifically for me was like the coolest thing ever, right? And I think it was Francesco Francavilla. I was following him on social media, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll be doing commissions at Heroes Con, get there early to get on my list, because he's taking commissions at the show. And so when I got there that Friday morning, the first day, I beelined down to his table excuse me, and got on the list. And when I got it that weekend, it was like just the coolest thing ever, having that piece of original art in hand.
Absolutely.
He did a John Constantine for me.
Oh, he's my favorite one of my favorite DC characters.
Dude, he's so cool. And it's funny because like I had like this weird anxiety about it after I asked him to draw Constantine, because I'm like, Constantine's just a dude. He's just a generic looking blonde dude in like a trench coat, and he wears a tie, right? Like, how's he gonna? And so
the background would probably be pretty important,
Well, he did this thing where he had this like weird like tentacle coming out of him and all this like weird Cthulhu shit.
Okay,
it looks badass, man.
Like,
it's super cool. Yeah, kind of like he's standing there smoking, and there's this big area of negative space where the smoke is. It looks really cool, and then there's just like this weird like shell thing with a tentacle coming out of it. It's like weird, like what is Constantine up to now kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Like, did he just summon a demon or open a portal to hell? You never know.
That's dope. I like that.
Yeah. So, and I ended up getting like, 3 commissions that weekend, maybe 4 or something like that. Okay. And I was pretty much hooked, but, at that time, the only time I really got art or commissions was, at shows like that,
Mm-hmm.
I'd show up, I'd see who was there that whose work I liked, and who I could get on their list that weekend. That was before I knew about things like pre-show commissions and stuff like that. But yeah, for like at least 5-6 years, that's how I collected art, and that's kind of what I did. And most of the time I would just go and I would try to think of a character that I liked that I thought would be suited to the style of the artist, and which is totally fine, but like it took a while before I got into the whole Stingray thing,
Okay.
That came later.
I totally feel you on the finding an artist and the style that fits like that.
Yeah, because you don't want to just give them whatever and hope they do a good job. You want to give them something you think like plays to their strengths, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So with Stingray in it's like 2017, 2018, somewhere in there. Do you know Felix Comic Art?
Yes.
Okay. So he does a podcast about original art collecting. And he did a podcast in like 2017, 2018. and he was talking to a collector. I can never remember the guy's name, but his whole thing was he collected trophy wall commissions. So like the famous one that he had was this one of like the Joker sitting in a chair with like the heads of the Bat family on plaques on the wall behind him.
What?
And it was by Brian Bolland, who's like one of the most famous, comic artists out there, right?
Wow.
And he got other similar commissions from other artists. And part of the whole thing that he talked to this guy that Felix was talking to him about was being a focused collector. There you go. Chris Kyra. Thank you, Kazra.
There he is.
Kazra would know. But yeah, so hearing Felix talk to this guy, I was fascinated by the idea of, the trophy walls and just the idea of having a focus to your collecting, like the fact that you could do that and go for a specific thing, And I started thinking like, I wanted to have a focus to my collecting. I like the idea of building like a more curated collection, something that felt like it was being built with intent as opposed to just grabbing whatever, right? Yeah. So I really thought hard about it, and it took me a while, and I kept trying to think. Like my immediate thought was like, oh, I could do Spider-Man, but I was like, everybody collects Spider-Man, nobody doesn't like Spider-Man, and I was like, there'd be lots of competition. There's probably tons of other Spider-Man collectors out there, as I've since learned is the absolute truth. And I feel like, Spider-Man is not something that, artists aren't used to drawing. They could probably, it's like Batman, right? Every comic book artist worth their salt can whip out a Batman reflexively. They don't have to think about like, bam, he's squatting on a gargoyle, done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know, I wanted something that was maybe unique to me as well, right? So all these ideas of like what having a focus would be and what that would mean and like carving out a niche for myself in the collecting community, even though I didn't have a community at that point. I was just kind of collecting on my own, but I still like the idea that if I was to find my people in the collector crew, I like the idea of standing out among the crowd, so I thought about it and I thought about it. And I was like coming up with weird concepts, and I can't even remember some of the dumb shit that I was thinking about. But I tried to think of some ideas for what I could collect that would be kind of unique and kind of interesting and fun for me too, most of all, right? And I just couldn't come up with anything, and that's why it took me a year or two to figure it out. And then one day, a friend of mine was just like, "Well, what about that Stingray character that you like?"
Okay.
I was like, "Huh." You might be onto something, and look at me now.
Deep in it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So that's kind of how that happened. And it's funny because in 2019 was the year that I decided, all right, I'm going to start collecting Stingray. I'm going to start getting Stingray commissions. It's going to be great. And initially, my idea was to do it in a sketchbook, because I had heard of people doing character focused sketchbooks. Is kind of a cool way to like have them all together in one place, and you can look at and flip through them and all. I thought that was a cool idea. Yeah. See, I think it's something that every collector at least thinks about at some point, So I bought a sketchbook. I bought a really nice hardcover one, and I took it with me to my local con that year, Tidewater Comic Con. Got Ryan Otley to do the very first page in it.
Oh wow,
killer! I took it to Heroes Con that year and got Richard Case of Doom Patrol fame and who's the Yannick Paquette. He did a very cool watercolor underwater with coral and just lots of bright colors and stuff. Very, very awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
And then at Baltimore that year, I got a page done by Barry Kitson. And those are the only 4 that I got in the book in 2019. But I was like so happy with that start, and it was so excited about it to take that into 2020 to all the conventions I was planning on going to and getting even more pages done. And then the world kind of closed down for a little bit.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. So I didn't go to cons for a while. And when I finally went back to my first con, it was like Heroes Con in 2023. And I was like, well, I'm ready to get back into this, and I forgot to take the sketchbook with me. I left it at home by accident.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's just another thing for you to remember, though, right?
No, yeah, for sure. But it's funny because by that point, because the way that COVID affected the world, like I had started doing mail order commissions.
Okay.
Right. So like in 2020, I think I got 2. In 2021, I got like at least 5, I think. And then by 2022, I was getting just a bunch of them, like that became the new way to do it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I kind of like free standing commissions better just because they can be bigger, they can be more different types of media. It can be watercolor, it can be painted, it could be penciling, it could be markers, whatever. And you don't have to worry about the bleed through and all that stuff, and then it's easier to frame and put a bump on the wall, right? That's like the goal for everything, even though I only have a handful of them hung up.
It's tough, right?
It's tough. It's rough, man. Because it's funny because we talk about frames are not cheap, and they're not. But when the frame is like a fraction what I paid for the art, it's kind of like maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. But money for frames is less money for art. So
it's the way I look at it, and I mean I kind of cheat the system. I put everything in.
Oh yeah.
Like Amazon frames, bro. But the wall it's on is never in sunlight, so I don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't worry about any kind of like, and whatever. Obviously the frames I pick are acid free, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I'm not. The only one I kind of put effort into was just because I kind of had the little bit of downtime because I was post surgery. Was the Jared Cullum Man Thing piece. I kind of brought that in. I was like, I kind of want the the border, but again, I didn't spend crazy amount of money on it because I was like, that piece wasn't like that much money. So I'm gonna get a frame that's equivalent to the cost. I was like, no, I could get a bigger piece for that price, or something.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, I play with that too, and I'm like, now I'm getting to the point where I'm like, oh shit, I might be running out of wall space here.
Yeah. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, so it's like wall space is kind of at a premium,
Yeah, but it's tough. It's tough. So it's like, do you rotate them out?
I mean, that is an option, yeah.
Right, just like pick weeks or whatever. Just be like, I'm gonna look at this one. Definitely. So what was the first piece that you put into a frame?
Oh gosh. So the first frame, you know what? I'll show it to you because it's funny. Give me 1 second.
Love it. Okay. What up, chat? AJ Marvel Gang. What's up?
Okay, so when I was playing around with the idea of doing framing, I didn't want to take it to a place and have it done. I decided I wanted to do it myself, at least to an extent. So I found a website that sells frames and all the parts.
Okay.
And I bought it all, and I decided I wanted to do my own framing. And so the first one that was going to be a test where I bought the frame and the matting and all that stuff, and I was going to put it all together myself, I decided to go with the smallest piece I had at the time.
Okay.
Which is card art.
Cool.
But not from any set you've probably heard of.
What is that? That's dope, but what is that?
So this is art from a card called Repulsor Rays from, what was this? It's a trading card game, a CCG from the late 90s called, I don't think it was Netrunner. I'm trying to think of what it was called. I don't remember.
Oh, maybe Jimmy knows. Jimmy's in the chat.
Oh yeah, Jimmy knows all that weird shit. Jimmy, what is this? I could look it up, but it's more fun to pull the crowd, right?
Yeah. He might know. I know he collected the one TCG that they stopped making, but I don't know if that was late 90s. Yeah, the spoils.
Yeah. Actually, it's really funny. Jimmy and I were talking about the spoils recently because I used to play it quite a bit too.
He goes, that is too weird for me, my friend.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I can't remember what this is, but anyway, I was scrolling through Facebook one day and I saw this image and I like put the brakes on. I was like, what? I scrolled back. I'm like, what is this? And it was in I'm in multiple trading card art groups on Facebook and whatever, you know. And the artist, it's this Canadian woman, Heather Bruton. She had this for sale, and I was like, yeah, I don't know why, but I need that because it makes me laugh. Like,
are those lasers coming out of the golden, like,
it's like a Chinese lion statue with freaking laser
beams.
beams coming out of his freaking eyes. Yeah, man. And it's called repulsories, and they're in like some. You can see the stalactites, so they're in some like underground Fu Manchu castle or some shit, man. I don't even know. I've looked up the card, and it's like a, you know, an equipment or whatever in the game, but I don't know, man. It just this image made me laugh. I was like, I need that in my life, and so I bought it.
Tony's saying forbidden crypts.
That doesn't sound right.
Okay, dude, we got to figure that out. That's such a wild picture.
Right. But yeah, so this is the first piece that I ever framed. Yeah, no, it would fit in there. I think it would work. But yeah, so that was the first one I ever framed.
Okay, that was a good framing job.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a little shiny little frame for the golden lion thing.
Golden lion.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there you go, Raj. Big Trouble in Little China vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
Carl, Stingray.
Oh, this is a thing that we do.
That's funny as hell, bro. Dude, what a wild looking piece, man.
Yeah, dude.
I like that. It's weird art, you know.
You know, sometimes you see something and it just speaks to you and you need it.
You got to find the card and like figure out how to like reframe it with the card in it.
Oh, dude, that would be sick.
That's crazy. That's hilarious, though. Yeah, and I totally agree with you, man. That's why I was playing with Rocket Raccoon for a while, and then I was like, you know, I kind of feel more connected with like the horror and the mysterious. So I was like, you know, Man Thing was kind of how I jived with it. So I totally understand how you were coming with that with Stingray, or trying to find Stingray and making it your own and standing out. And I had no idea really too much about Stingray until
nobody does.
Looking into it, and I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. I was like, this is pretty cool.
I mean, it's one of those characters that nobody knows about really, because he's, you know, I think like some point last year I looked it up, and he had only had around 150, 170 appearances in comics total since 1969. Right? You know, like Wolverine gets that many in a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, so comparatively, it's just like, you know, he doesn't show up that much. But it's funny because he was just in a comic like last year. So,
oh, really? Something recent?
Oh yeah. They did an 8-issue Namor miniseries, and Stingray was in at least 2 issues of it. And at the end of it, they actually made him the UN ambassador for Atlantis.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's like he's still around, man. Yeah. Yeah. See, Tony knows. He's drawn a Stingray sketch card for me too.
Nice. Jay's saying he's got a blue PMG Stingray.
Is it this one?
Oh, there you go.
Or is it the High series?
Oh yeah.
See, I speak the tongues. I know what you guys are doing.
Yeah, right. He dabbles with cards.
Oh, I do. I got the magenta printing plate for the high one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I figured this is the right color, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the high one. Hell yeah.
Oh, he's got the high one.
Oh, we'll have to talk.
You need that one, huh?
Yeah.
There you go. Community connecting.
See, that's what community is great for.
Hell yeah. What's up, Nathan? How are you, brother? Awesome. Yeah, thanks for all hanging out in the chat. I love it. So yeah, tell us a little about that Stingray. Like, who is he in the Marvel universe?
All right. Well, so do you know like what I have a personal connection to the character. Do you know what that is?
Last name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, his secret identity, he is the world's foremost oceanographer, and his name is Dr. Walter Newell.
I totally guessed, bro.
Yep.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
like that. I like
Somebody pointed that out to me, like on the internet when I was like 18 or 19. They're like, "Oh, I joined a chat room for the first time in like 1998, 99, somewhere in there." And I didn't, it's the first time in a chat room. It was like internet 1.0, right? The old days.
Yeah,
And I didn't know about like nicknames or handles or, like online names or whatever. So I just went in, my nickname in the chat was Newell.
Okay.
And so some dude in there was just like, "Oh, Newell, just like Stingray." And I was like, "Huh?"
There
He's
you
like,
go.
"Your name is just like Stingray." I'm like the animal? He's like, "No, the character." I'm like, "What character?" He's like, "Stingray." I'm like, "Huh?" So, and we just kept going back and forth. And finally he explained to me that there's a Marvel character called Stingray and his name is Walter Newell and he's an Avenger.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and that's how I found out. And I looked the character up and I just always thought he was really cool. I thought, like, Tony keeps saying, he's got a great design. I think it's relatively simple, but it's kind of elegant. And I just think he looks cool. And that's one of the things that I like about getting commissions of him is that it's a simple enough design that artists can kind of put their own twist on it if they want, And so
Great
there's
point.
a lot of leeway with, like, did they want to make the cape, look like wings? Do they want to make it rigid, or is it going to be all like underwater and floaty and flowy, like cloth, and stuff like that?
That's
Yeah.
great.
See, Tony knows what he's on about.
Especially the wings.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. So yeah, so his whole thing was he was an oceanographer, and in his very first appearance, before he even became Stingray, when he was just Dr. Walter Newell, he built a little submersible vehicle. It was a submarine, but it looked like a UFO because this is 1967, and he used that to go down to Atlantis. And Namor was just like, "Yo, dog, what are you doing up in my hood?" And he was like, "Hi, fellow. I'm just here to study Atlantis. I'm curious." And they, butted heads. And then the next time he showed up 2 years later in 1969, the government was like, "Yo, your boy Namor is being a dick. We need you to stop him." And so he built the suit and donned the suit and picked the name Stingray and went to fight Namor and told him, like, "You got to stop being a dick. The government said so."
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep. And that's kind of how it all got started.
So he has no powers?
Not of his own. He gets a little bit of strength. He can breathe underwater with the suit and that kind of thing. It's got like zappies that come out of the hands.
Okay.
Electric charges, which seems weird for when you're underwater. Like, just you can shock everybody, but it's comics. We don't question it too hard.
No. Well, I get it. That because you could shock with sharks and it messes up their whole sensory organ on the front of their head.
Yeah. Or you just punch them in the nose. I hear
you can do that too. Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, so that's it. He's smart enough to build to engineer a suit of armor that is good enough that in the 80s they did a storyline in Iron Man called The Armor Wars, and Tony actually went after Stingray thinking that he had stolen Stark tech.
Oh, wow, really?
Yep.
Oh, that would have been cool if we got Armor Wars in the show and got some kind of sneak at, like, Stingray. That would have been dope. Or like his armor, like, off in the distance or something. That would have been a cool little Easter egg.
Yeah, no. Well, so when Namor showed up in the second Wakanda movie, I was so excited because I'm like, they're opening the door. Yeah. They've got Namor, now they can do Stingray.
Yeah, they could do all of his characters. Tiger Shark.
Dude.
Yeah. That's a dope character.
Speaking of Tiger Shark, Fausto gave this to me at
cut?
OAX. Yeah.
Nice.
Your boy Fausto hooked it up.
Fausto's the man, bro.
He is.
Great person in the community.
Absolutely.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, comic cuts are people sleep on them sometimes. You gotta get in there. So that's a cool one. What issue is that from?
This is from Avengers 222.
Okay, cool.
From 1982. Yeah, man.
Triple twos.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I mean, the costume's pretty cool. From everything that I was looking on your page to see where you get like the arts from, artists are absolutely depicting awesome pieces in the way they're,
Yeah.
portraying like the environment, the background, the character itself. So
well, I think
really
that's a fun aspect of it too, right? A lot of because the character is so relatively straightforward, it gives people the ability to, oh, that's cool.
What up, man?
Yeah, man, we'll have to talk.
Derp.
But I think that the figure being relatively straightforward, it gives artists an ability to have fun with like backgrounds and environments and stuff.
Love it. Yeah.
And since he's an underwater character, right? I don't think you see that many detailed underwater environments and commissions. Not too often, So it gives people something to play with that maybe is a little bit out of the ordinary,
I totally think that is amazing, because I was like, every time I looked at a piece, I was like, oh wow, look how they're doing this, and showing like the coral reef or the rock he's chilling on, or the way
dude, like
his wings are moving in the water, and I was like, this is
yeah. I got a commission last year from an artist I met in Baltimore, and he was like, can I put sharks in it? I was like, yes, dude, absolutely, whatever you want to throw in there, man, go for it.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. That'd be cool.
Yeah, so
that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, man, I love it. Because I never know, is there going to be an octopus in this one? Is it going to be more sharks? Is it going to be stingrays? Like you never know.
Yeah, because like Namor could like attack him with a whole bunch of crazy stuff.
Yep. So, and then you get the random ones, right? Like, have you seen the one that Simone DeMeo did for me?
I saw the one, to me, which is random, which was Stingray and Namor on surfboards or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, that's crazy. But
well, I specifically asked for that, though. I wanted them to homage the surf contest from that episode of Batman 66 with Batman and the Joker.
Oh, okay. I get it. All right, cool.
That was intentional.
It even kind of has that vibe, like the style and everything. Okay.
Right. Yeah. So JP from the Next Comic Art did that, and he knocked it out, man. Yeah. Great work. That was one that I was trying to think of who would be good to get that one by. And because my initial thought was Mike Allred, because he does the Batman 66 comics, but I already have a Stingray from him, so I had to come up with somebody else. And last year when Jiggy was on the CAF Plus channel with Bill, he mentioned that JP was going to be at OAX. I was like, wait a minute, JP would be perfect for this.
That's cool.
He nailed it, man.
You got a Mannix? You gotta get a Mannix too.
Guy, I have a Mannix.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to see Stingray in Mannix style.
Dude, so he went kind of weird with it too. He did something that I didn't expect. He made the cape the central focus of it, and he made it, and to me, it looked like a Spawn cape, right? Like it was just so flowy and had so many extra layers and dimensions to it. And I told him that at OAX when I picked it up, and he goes, well, I'm a big Spawn fan. I was like,
there you go.
There you go.
You got the sneak in the cape style there.
Yeah. It was pretty awesome, man.
Much love for Next Comic Art.
Oh, absolutely.
So what did the DeMeo look like?
He put the whole ass Titanic in it.
Oh my God. No, I didn't see that.
Yeah. So I don't know if it was a joke, but DeTulio told me that Titanic is Simone's favorite movie. and that he went back and watched the entire 3 DVD box set to make sure he got the composition of my commission correct.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, Stingray's floating in the foreground, and in the background there's like sharks and stuff, and then there's the whole ass sunken Titanic.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's amazing.
I gotta look at that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
The Titanic's was his favorite.
It should
movie.
be published. I agree, Kazra.
It was published. That'd be great. Do you have any published Stingray pieces?
I have some comic art that has been published. Yeah.
Nice.
But I don't have any commissions that have been published after the fact. At least not yet.
Okay.
I'm waiting for them to drop a Stingray miniseries or something, and then I have 20 or 30 ready to go covers out the door,
like me over here.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you need Stingray art. I got it.
I'm the guy over here.
Wait, are you guys asking to see the DeMeo? Is that what we're asking for?
If you've got it accessible, let's see.
I mean, give me just a sec.
Running into the other room, pulling art off the wall. I'll be right back.
Yeah. 2 seconds. Just gotta find the right binder. Is this it? Yeah, here we go.
It's funny.
You guys might recognize this one. I had it with me at LAX. This is the Bella. This
is
published.
That was beautiful. Yeah.
Card art.
I think I bumped into you when you were gonna go pick that up.
No, I had that already.
Oh, okay.
I took it to get a photo with her, and I got her to sign the card.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah. All right, here you go. Bow.
Oh wow. Yeah, Castro's a kid. That is a.
And you got the tiny little Namor right there.
Piece, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I did not see that. Wow.
Like, look at the dappling in the water up top.
Yeah, I was like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so deep too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy
bro.
shit, says Carl. Very well done, Carl. Dad joke achievement.
That's incredible, bro.
Yeah. That is the #1 most liked piece on my calf gallery.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, Blake said it. Yeah, show him off.
I don't have a Palumbo yet, Kazra. But do you guys want to see an oil painted one?
Yes.
Do you want a curated debut?
We are lovers of art here.
Right. I haven't even done the video for this one for my channel, but I'll show you guys because I want to show it off because it's kind of awesome.
Awesome.
I just got this in the mail yesterday.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. So this is kind of amazing. If you guys know who Colton Worley is,
that sounds familiar.
He's an Instagram artist. He does oil paintings on canvas.
Oh, I like canvas.
So this is on unstretched canvas.
Oh my. Wow. That is beautiful.
Yeah, this is insane, dude.
Textures are incredible on the wings that I can see.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. And you see what I mean though? He got them kind of like floppy. They're not rigid.
Wow. Yeah, they do. They are like floppy. They don't seem like
yeah, they look like material.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. But I also love the way he went with the armor. Like it's very like tactical style. Like
yeah,
this looks like flat beam Stingray.
Like soldier ready.
Yeah. But then with the lightning zap up top and everything, this makes me feel like Dark Knight Stingray. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like that's just kind of where it puts me my headspace. But like, yeah, dude, this is like actual freaking canvas, and it just came rolled up in a tube.
Yeah, you roll it up in a tube. That is great. Wow.
Yeah, the curated debut for you guys, man.
Wow. Thank you for sharing with us.
Yeah, man.
That's an incredible piece. Now, how are you gonna frame that? How do you frame something like that?
I've been pondering that. So with a normal piece, you just basically lay it on the mat and tape it with archival tape. That is thin enough and light enough. I think I could just do the same thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try it, but we'll see if it works, you know.
Wow, it looks dope though, man.
Dude, it's so good. I've been waiting for that one for a couple of months. He sent me a photo back in like January, February. And yeah, I just got it, and just, man, everybody should go get a Colton Worley commission if you can, because that is 16 by 20, and we'll just say that it's super affordable for an oil painting at that size.
Wow, that is that is beautiful. That is incredible. That I love the way the oil paintings look, or gouache looks.
Dude,
it's really cool. You can see the work they put into it.
Oh, absolutely. Like you said, the textures, like I could see the patterns, like the lines and the brush strokes, where there was a section where he's going this way and another one's going this way. And, you know, it's just really, really cool.
Yeah. Dre's saying, tape it up on some archival foam.
Okay. Yeah, that could work.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like it's so funny because like I get one like that. I'm like, I need to frame this one now. But like I did the same thing with like the Bianchi when I got home from OAX. I was like, I need to frame this one now. And it's like they keep I keep wanting to frame all of them, and then I go back into that like, oh, the frames are so expensive.
Yeah, right. And it's like
that endless back and forth.
Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough, and then you got to find the room for it. And I'm not the best at hanging pictures. I don't got a laser level. I should probably invest in a laser level.
You know, I've thought about that too, honestly.
Yeah, but you know, I my walls looks okay.
Yeah, mine are all right.
Mine are high. I had to keep them high, so it's like they're not like level. Because I was actually thinking of doing the video with the pictures behind me. But only half the pictures are here, and then like the other pictures are here. So like I was like, oh shit, I'd have to redo my wall. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, right. Nobody has time for that.
No. I think this is I don't even think I got sheetrock. It's oh, there's the piece.
Yeah, since you brought it up.
Yeah, that's a cool piece, man. JP's
I love
awesome.
that he got the bottle of shark repellent.
That's funny.
Yeah. And then he worked in a couple of like Dr. Seuss fish.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the pink one and the other one are dope.
Yeah. I don't know why, but that's just how JP rolls, you know.
Yeah. He did a trippy man thing in the Nexus of All Realities for me.
The one that he did for you is what made me think I wanted him to do the hatching style for this instead of his regular. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yo. The hatching style is crazy, bro. Like,
oh,
when
dude,
you really
it's
like
so good.
Start looking at it like up close, you're like, yo, how many lines is this? Like, if you tried to count, you're like,
yes, for sure.
It's insane, you know what I mean? But now I want to get a piece in his other style. So I'm like, I gotta get two JPs, you know.
I mean, you can't go wrong with two JPs.
No, especially if an artist is great in two different styles, you know what I mean?
Right. It's almost like getting from two different people.
Correct. Because usually I check the name. Do you do this? Do you check the name off the list when you get a piece you're satisfied with?
Like mentally, yeah. You know, like so for Stingray, so that's what's interesting, right? Is like if I get a Stingray from somebody, we're good on that, but that doesn't mean that I can't explore other avenues with that artist. You know,
correct.
What I mean?
I agree. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm done with them forever, but I am going to give another artist a turn.
right. Well, and I just mean like I don't want to like so going back to kind of what we were talking about earlier, right? With the uniqueness of the character, pretty much all of the artists I commission are like, I've never even heard of this character, let alone drawn them before, right? So when I commission them, it's the first time they draw the character, and I would venture to guess that for most of these artists, it will be the only time they draw that character in their lives. So think about that. I'm giving them a once in a lifetime opportunity to draw a character for me. And I don't want to dilute that. I don't want to like take away from it by saying, oh, do another Stingray for me. You know what I mean? So if I find an artist I like, I will definitely go back and get something else from them, but it's going to be something completely different, you know?
Now, do you teeter back and forth between the DC character and like Constantine, or like who's your other character you would get a piece of?
It really depends. So like, for example, where's that one? So at OAX, I got a commission from Jamie Jones. He's an indie comics guy.
Oh yeah, I got a piece from
yeah, that's right. You did. Yeah, yours is really cool too. So Jamie had done Stingray for me in 2024.
Nice.
But when I saw that he was doing the fully painted commissions for OAX, I was like, oh, I got to get a painted piece. And I thought about who I wanted to get from him. And he really likes old timey stuff, right? Like he's very into Will Eisner and cartoonists from like the 1940s and the 30s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so there's this character that appeared in a single issue of Astro City named Looney Leo, who is a cartoon character from the 1930s that got brought to life by a mad scientist.
That's cool.
And so I asked Jamie if he would draw that, if he would do a painting of that for me, and he did. And it's just really cool, and he nailed it. And I knew he would get it. And he said he read that one issue of the comic to figure out who the character was, and he loved it. And he had a lot of fun painting that piece for me. So
that's awesome.
It's just one of those things where I just had to find a character that means something to me, but also I think works for the artist, you know?
Love it. It's one of the best things to hear when an artist comes back or when you pick it up from them and they're like, oh, I really had a good time drawing that. It was a lot of
And
fun.
you know
I always
what?
get to do that character. And
I
like,
hear that like 9 times out of 10. They're like, dude, this was so fun. I had to like research this. I had to look this guy up. Never heard of him, but man, I had so much fun with this. And I'm like, yay.
yeah, right. It just makes it more of a memorable experience.
Oh yeah. I love it when I can like geek out about Stingray to the artists that draw him for me, you know? It's so much fun.
And I actually got to see that piece in person because when you had your Leo the Lion, I
yeah.
OAX, yeah.
Yep.
Dope.
Dude, so cool. He did the way he did the film in the background and everything. Just
Jamie's
so
great. Yeah.
Jamie's the best.
Yes.
Dude.
He did a piece after the show of Man Thing. He basically I got a free sketch during the free sketch event from Jamie and PJ, and Jamie did Man Thing, but he did like Man Thing's bust basically, I would say, and PJ did a raccoon, and I just happened to have them in my binder together. And I had the Man Thing on top and the raccoon, and just the way the two cards look, it literally looks like the raccoon is standing in front of Man Thing as Man Thing's coming out of the shadow. And I don't know, it was like 7 or 8 Coronas deep by then. And I was like, that'd be a dope tattoo.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
I'm working on this. So I reached out to PJ and I reached out to Jamie and I was like, hey guys, is there any way you can refine these or touch these up to make these
more tattooable?
Yeah, because I don't want to leave too much liberty up to the tattoo artist.
Right.
Except for maybe picking specific colors or something.
Sure.
So I was like, oh, and they did. Both of them have. And I'm very excited to start working on that tattoo.
That's awesome, dude. Like, I don't have any tattoos, but I thought if I was going to get one, maybe I should do a Stingray somewhere. Oh, hell yeah.
That's awesome. There you go. No, you get to see him.
Awesome. Well, it's so funny because I got to have dinner with Jamie one night at OAX, him and Sardo, and me and Jamie kind of bonded over old books that we've read that nobody else reads, and that kind of thing. Dude, Kazra, trust me, Stealth-Freeze is on my list. I want to get a watercolor Stealth-Freeze someday, man. I think it would be amazing. He's done enough Pretty Women. He can do a wet guy for once.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Tony, you joke about that. I have also joked about that. I've joked about getting Stingray from his first appearance on the cover. He's basically like this, arced up like this and zapping Namor. Having that over my entire back would be amazing. I would never actually do that, but it was fun to think about. And to answer Tony's other question, I have around 50 or 55 commissions at this point of Stingray, and I have about a dozen published pieces.
Wow. What a collection.
Yeah, man.
That's insane.
And I'm only getting started.
Right? It's so hard.
Yeah, and
every time I'm like, oh, I could go for this.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, I don't have one, dude. Bill never sent them to me. I haven't ordered any, Kazra.
Urinal screen?
Yeah, do you know about that?
No.
So a buddy of mine, Tyler, he found out, he sent me a picture like a year and a half ago from the bathroom of a Mexican restaurant that he was at. And the photo was just the urinal. Mm-hmm. It had the little plastic urinal screen in the bottom to catch the chunks, I guess. I don't know. But it said Stingray on it. That was the brand name. Oh, okay. And when Kazra found out, he ordered a box of 6 of them on Amazon because you can do that. And in the one front bathroom in the front of the convention center off to the left of the information desk, there were 6 urinals in a row. So he put the Stingray urinal guardians in them.
That's so funny. Yeah.
I mean, and I choose
like a completely different company and all the other urinals.
I choose to believe that they wouldn't have done that if they didn't love me.
Absolutely. That's it.
Some people might not understand that kind of love, but I know it for what it is.
It's the little things.
If you go back and watch my if you go back and watch my OAX recap video on my YouTube channel, Stingray's Art Cove, I took a video of the urinal screens, and it's at the very beginning of the video to some silly music. I just thought that was fun. I couldn't not show those.
Oh, that's great. It's fun, man. Those are the fun things.
And I love every time he gets the opportunity, Kazra tells me how they smell like Russian scientists in a secret lab in the 1950s trying to make a fake cinnamon smell and failing. That's what they smell like.
Burnt Cinnabuns. Failed Cinnabuns in a toaster oven.
Yeah, man.
I've tried.
I'd still eat them.
I'll keep on trying to get them right.
That's right.
Because, man, do they smell so good on the way they're cooking. But yes. I somehow always overcook them. I'm like, damn. The kids are all happy, and then they're like, what happened? I go, I don't know. The toaster oven just it's like 2 minutes left. We're going.
The toaster oven got as excited as I did. It's a problem.
Right? That's hilarious, though. Yeah, it's the little things, you know. You go to take a, you go to use the bathroom there, and then you're like, what? And then you just happen to use another one, and you're like, well, that's not the same company.
Right. Well, it was so funny because like I ran into Kazra like on Thursday afternoon or whatever, right after I got there. He's like, you have to go use the bathroom. I'm like, no, I don't. He's like, no. You don't understand. You need to go to the bathroom, and you just there's something there that you'll want to see. And I'm like, did you leave me a present?
Yeah,
he's
right?
like,
what's going on there?
I'm expecting like there to be a floater, an upper decker. Who knows? I don't know.
Or somebody about to jump you.
Yeah, right. Take my art budget for the weekend. Like, what the hell? We didn't sell enough tickets. We got to roll these guys.
You're gonna donate money now.
Right. Oh man, yes, an upper decker hobby box. That's what we're gonna call it for now.
That's funny, man. Well, I remember I used to do like toilet paper with the artist's face on it or something like that. Have it in certain bathrooms. I was like, that's funny.
Yeah.
No, so you've got 50 plus pieces.
Give or take, yeah.
That's crazy, yo. And so how many do you have like framed that actually visible?
Only like 4.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know, it's terrible.
No, it's just I'd have to be doing some kind of rotation.
Yeah. Well,
do you
and
have them all in various sizes, or you have them in pretty standard sizes?
Well, it depends on the. So I like to do the matting. So like here, we'll just tank one.
Because like interchanging them between frames is wow, that's dope.
So I try to frame all the Stingrays the same way with the black or the black frame, the red and white matting.
I like that
because it's simple, it's clean, it's the colors of the character.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the thin line of the red there gives it just kind of enough of a pop to draw the eye in. Yeah, but I don't feel like it overpowers the art.
No, it complements it.
Yeah. So like, but this is a 9x12 commission, and then with with the frame on it, it's a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Yeah. So
9x12s, 11x17s.
Yeah. But like, I even do like the dust cover on the back, and I do the wires myself too.
Fancy.
So. Yeah, man.
Fancy.
I don't mess about.
There you go. I'm lazy.
Yeah. I mean, but I am too. That's why I've only got like 4 of them framed. So
I'm lazy. Here, Blake, I don't know how well this is going to work, but whatever.
Yeah, they were asking for the wall earlier. Oh, dude. Yeah. You're way ahead of me.
So it's like, I wanted to like do it there, but it's not big enough.
Yeah. Well, I've got like, so I'm at my desk, so my monitors are right here, and I've got a big piece up here. It's not a Stingray, but it's a piece I won at auction a few years ago. I've got a couple of the Stingrays up over the couch over there. I've got more space over there. I'm gonna start filling those in. And then I think I'm going to move into what is meant to be the dining room, because there's just a big open wall right there that I can fill up. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So they're going to be all over the place.
Got some real estate.
Yeah, for sure. Like, man, what can I do with this big empty wall?
Yeah. Well, if it's in light, make sure you're using the correct framing. You know.
Dude, I go with the museum glass. Which is oddly the most expensive part, right?
It is. It really is what kills you.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think it's worth it in the long run, because I want to preserve my art, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. No joke. If you want to preserve it, and it's colored, you don't want light to mess with it at all. Any kind of fading, you gotta spend the extra money.
Tony,
you keep them in your book.
And that's where they are when they're not framed. So
yeah, safe.
Yeah. Tony, if all you eat is sandwiches, you don't need a dining room.
That's right, Tony. Who needs a dining room?
You know, I got a good photo of Tony eating a sandwich at OAX.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to send it to you.
Love Tony and Elaine.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Yeah. A lot of fun. Hope to see them again.
Yeah, for sure.
Again. I know it's tough. Got to rotate artists and tough.
I don't know. I feel like Tony's gonna muscle his way into OAX every year.
Tony should be a staple. The Perna should be a staple.
There's a few people like that I think, you know, deserve to be all the time.
I agree.
Yeah.
Especially when they're far away, and this is like really the only opportunity the community may get to see them.
Absolutely.
That's what I think consideration should be brought in.
I think that's a big part of it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, like, do you think more collectors should focus on one character, or, you know, how do you feel with building your gallery?
That collectors should focus on what makes them happy.
Yes, true.
Right? Like that is the number one important thing. Now, if having a specific character that you collect is what makes you happy, then by all means, go for it. If you like a bunch of characters and you want to rotate through, you know, but it also depends too, like, you know, are you more of a published collector? You know, where are you on that kind of thing? Like for me with Stingray, there's only so much published Stingray art, and not a lot of it comes back onto the market that often, you know. Like I have, like I said, a dozen pieces. That's like almost every time I see a published piece of Stingray art, I try to go for it, you know. And I've missed a couple of times because, like, there was one just a couple of months ago that was up for auction that somebody else went way beyond what I was going to pay for it, because it was a George Perez page, you know.
Oh, okay.
Because it was from Marvel 2-in-1 that he had done in 1980 or something. So it had other characters on it, and it was George Perez. So, you know, people were willing to pay a lot of money for that. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I don't need all of them, but but yeah, so I think having a focus to your collection does make it more fun. At least for me, it has definitely increased my enjoyment of collecting, because now I kind of have not hard and fast rules, but I have like guidelines that help me collect. And I see things, I'm like, no, I don't need that. That doesn't really fit into my collection, you know? Or I could get that. That's cool. I remember reading that comic when I was a kid, but there's also this Stingray piece that's in an auction, or I know that this artist is going to be opening a commission list, or I'm going to be seeing somebody at a show and I want to get a commission or whatever. So I'm just going to hold off and get more Stingray art instead of buying this random page from this comic I read when I was 12. You know what I mean? But I do buy that other stuff too. But the Stingray is the primary for me, you know?
Yeah. I've been trying to grab some wherever I can, you know, comic art of published pages of Man Thing.
Yeah.
I got a bunch so
there's
far.
Some sick Man Thing art, like a lot of the horror art from the 70s.
Yeah.
Such good stuff, dude.
There's some good artists who've you know, Tom Fowler did some really cool ones. I'm a big fan of Herman Peralta, so
Peralta's really good. Yeah. He's on my list to get a commission from.
Yeah, he did a beautiful Man Thing for me.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Put like a bluebird on it. It's dope. It's dope.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. That one's really nice.
Crazy. I love it. I'd love to probably get another piece from him in the future.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to get like what you got with Demone, you know, like cover quality piece. So it's hard to figure out, but that's
Dude,
what I'm kind of been saving for. So
yeah, and that's the thing too, man, is once you start getting pieces like that are a little bit beyond just like the con sketches. There's nothing wrong with a simple con sketch, but man, when you see something like that, the Mayo or like the Bianchi painted piece that I got at OAX, like it's hard to go back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's.
But then you start to have, like you said, you have to start like setting aside money and planning for those. Those can hurt your wallet.
yeah, I got to control my splurging.
Yeah,
I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll drop
I've seen
that
movie. But yeah, I know. Yeah, that one that you're talking about, Tony, that one's awesome too because it had the Stingray logo on it, which I'm pretty sure is the only time they ever used that logo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they made it so they had a Thing logo on the one side of the cover and the Stingray one on the other side, and I'm fairly reasonably certain that was the only time they ever used the Stingray logo, and I love it. It looks so cool.
Oh, that's cool. I wonder what that piece went for.
Well, so the random page from that issue that I saw went for like a couple of grand. The cover is probably,
crazy. That'd be a dope piece, though.
That cover, oh my god, that would be really cool. You know, it's funny because as the Stingray guy, I get people reaching out to me now, like, hey, do you know about this? Hey, do you know about that? Have you seen this piece at auction and things like that? I had a guy, you know, that Iron Man story where he goes after Stingray. On the cover, it says target Stingray, and Iron Man is chasing down Stingray over the water. I know where that cover is, the original art for that. Okay. The guy actually reached out to me on CAF and was like, hey, I just thought you should know, of all people, that I own this cover. It's not for sale, but now you know. And I'm like, cool.
Knowing's half the battle.
That is true. Because, you know, honestly, I had wondered. Now I know.
Yeah, it is true. Because maybe one day.
Dude, I don't think I can afford that one, but I might have to, like, you know, sell a kidney or something. We'll see.
There's other options.
Oh, there's always other options.
There's always options.
Oh, yeah. I know a guy that likes to, you know, light things on fire. I don't know.
Now, is there like a grail piece that you'd be looking for in the published comics?
You know, somebody asked me that recently, and I tried to think, like I would love to get that Iron Man cover. I would love to have the cover from the first appearance of Stingray, that one where he's zapping Namor. I think that's just a cool cover, and it's probably like the #1 published Stingray image in my mind. But I have no idea. That's from 1969. That's Silver Age, man. That's by Marie Severin. That would go for buku bucks, I think. I don't even know where that is. I have no clue. But honestly, too, it's funny because the comic collector in me, I would love to get there's a couple of pages from the very first comic that I ever read, which was an issue of Spectacular Spider-Man, that I read it when I was like 10 or 11 years old, and it made me laugh really hard. It was really funny. So it's an issue where Spider-Man meets the villain, the Walrus, for the first time. What? And the Walrus is kind of like the Rhino. He's a big, dumpy, goofy guy in a walrus costume. That's it.
Okay.
And so Spider-Man asks him at one point, he says, he's like, who are you? He's like, I'm the Walrus. He's like, well, what do you do? And this guy looks at Spider-Man and dead serious says, I have the proportionate speed, strength, and agility of a walrus. What? And there's a beat panel where it's dead silent. And then in the next one, Spider-Man starts to titter, like, and then he starts to laugh, and then he's guffawing, and the guy gets mad and fucking upper decks him. And Spider-Man goes flying like 100 yards back or whatever, right? And I think it's the next page, or you turn the page or whatever. Spider-Man comes down on the ground, lands on his ass, and the sound effect is butt, B-U-T-T-T.
Oh my goodness, it's hilarious.
As a 10-year-old, that was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. Yeah. And that did two things. That sold me on Spider-Man as a character, and that sold me on comics. And I've been reading comics for like 35 years now. Wow. So if I could find that like page or 2-page sequence, like, dude, I'd sell a kidney for that. Because that set me down in a path that I have not been able to get off of since. You know what I mean?
Well, that's crazy. And hey, you put it out there. So now if somebody does ever see it, they'll let you know.
I know they're going to try to extort me.
No. Yeah, that could be a bad side, but you never know.
But yeah.
That's funny though. It's a hilarious piece.
Oh, dude, it would be really fun.
What a cool
even to be able to just see those pages, that would be cool.
I went to it was a few years ago now, but Philadelphia, they had this Marvel like venue thing, and there was a lot of really cool stuff that you were able to see on the walls throughout the museum were like insane like comic pages like from somebody's collection. It was like somebody's huge collection, but it was so cool to see like all that. I wonder if that was ever it. I gotta like look through the pictures I took, because I basically took pictures of everything on the wall.
Oh yeah. You kind of have to, right?
So like imagine it's there. That'd be hilarious. But it was a lot of fun because that was like it's like the largest accumulation of pages. You know what I mean? I was like, wow,
that's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. I know.
I want to get someday. They have all of the original art from the Spider-Man story from Amazing Fantasy 15 in a Library of Congress, and you can like make an appointment and go look at it for free.
Wow.
That's something because I'm not that far from DC, so that's something I would kind of like to go do someday. Make a little field trip and go check it out.
That'd be a really cool field trip.
Yeah. I think it would be worth it, man.
Hell yeah. I've been to DC. That's cool.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of cool like regular art museums, but make a little stop off to do that. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean it's a piece of history right there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
to get to see it in person.
Yep,
it's a cool experience too, right? You're at the
for sure
Congress.
Oh yeah, no, that would be cool, man. Like, guess what I did today? I went to look at comics at the Library of Congress.
Yeah, right. I'm so fancy. So what inspired you to start Stingray's Art Cove on YouTube?
I just felt like art. So like there's CAF, right? And there's the CAF Plus channel, and I think that that's great. And then there's a couple of other people that do videos and stuff and talk about art. So like, there's Ruben the Collector, Carl's Collectibles. Carl was in here earlier. He talks about comics and he talks about art. I just felt like that there's room for the community to grow and to have more places where we can talk about art and various things surrounding art. Like I wanted to just like help try to build the community, man. Like I said, I collected art pretty much on my own for about 10 years before I found the collecting community. And it's been nothing but amazing since then. Like the amount of art that I've been buying since I found the community, because I now have more knowledge and I have people that I can ask about things. And I have people that are coming to me and telling me about art that's out there that I didn't know about. Like it has enhanced the collecting experience for me 1,000-fold, if not more. And so if I can bring that same thing to the table and give back in a way and help open up the community and make it less mysterious and make it easier for people to get into, that's what I want to do. I want to talk about I just like talking about art, like I like just like we've been looking at a few of my pieces. Like that's just fun. Like, I love this about that. Look at that. And sometimes I look at my own art and then somebody else looks at it and they point out something I didn't even notice, so
new set of eyes.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. So, I love CAF and I post all my art on CAF, but there are other ways to interact with people. And sometimes that means going to shows like OAX or IC3 or Heroes or New York, right? And meeting up with people in person. Sometimes it's doing a podcast or doing a video, and it's just coming together like this and finding other ways to hang out. And, I've made some real friends in the community, which is crazy, right? I'm an old man. I'm in my 40s now. Making friends is not easy, but I've made some legit real world friends by being a part of this hobby. And unfortunately, they all live far away from where I am, except for, the few guys that I mentioned earlier who we haven't really hung out as a group yet. We keep talking about
it. You got to do it. You got to find like a brewery or something.
Yeah. Getting those schedules together is rough, but yeah, the whole thing with my YouTube is just, it's another way for me to interact with the community and to just talk about art and, preach the good word of art, you know.
Yes. And I'm absolutely enjoying the content, loving it.
Awesome, man.
It's in
Thank
the
you.
description of this video, so make sure to go follow it, subscribe if you're not. So the
Awesome.
OEX recap was dope, bro.
Thanks, man. Yeah. You know, it's funny because I go to do a video like that and I'm like, this is dumb. Nobody cares. And then it's one of my most watched videos. People actually really like it, you know. Are you going to come down for that, Nick? Don't dare me. I will video you eating hardtack and you're going to hate it. I had to do that multiple times as a kid because they make you do that when you live down here.
Eat hardtack?
You know what hardtack is?
No, I don't.
It's these shitty little biscuits that they made in like the 1700s or whatever, because it didn't spoil, and it would be good forever, but it has zero flavor and it has the consistency of like wet sawdust that got dried out.
Oh man.
And then you actually get to make some from scratch as part of like elementary school field trip to Colonial Williamsburg, but then you get to eat it and then you hate it. And you're like, wow, history sucks.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have the best things back then.
Yeah. It's like, oh, can we get some salt? Nope, it's too expensive.
No. Man, that's rough. Yeah. Salt was very expensive back then. It was a commodity. You know, it was made a lot of money if you were able to get salt back then.
Right.
I watched a special not too long ago about that, actually. They used it to save their meat. They used it for a bunch of things.
Yep. They used to in ancient Rome, they would pay soldiers in salt.
Yes, that's actually what I was talking about that. Yeah, the Roman soldiers were people.
Hey Matt, you know how we know we're getting old?
You saw
Man, I suddenly like history.
Yeah, man. I love history, bro. We all love history.
Oh man, why do I have a sudden urge to start reading books about World War II?
World War I is cool.
Oh, I'm turning into my father. Oh, sorry, that's a different podcast.
All right. Well, we are middle-aged and it's showing.
No, I got another year, man.
There you go.
And then I'll flip it over. I'll change the sign. I'll accept it.
That's hilarious. So where do you see your collection going?
Bigger and better, baby.
That's it.
So with the Colton Worley, I actually marked that one off of my my commission tracker spreadsheet that I have. I only have 2 outstanding right now.
Okay.
But I mean, Heroes Con is right around the corner. And there's at least a couple of folks that are going to be there that I am thinking I need to get a piece from it. There's a couple of people. There's an indie artist, a young man by the name of Raymar Brunson, who does some really cool work. He's got an indie book called Ghost Man, I believe.
Cool.
I haven't read it yet, but I was going to try to see if I could buy a copy from him at Heroes this year. He's going to be there. He's doing pre-show commissions, so I was thinking about hitting him up. Jesse Lonergan is going to be there. I was thinking to see if he's going to be doing any pre-show commissions for Heroes, because I'd love to get a piece by him. His art's beautiful. So, you know, we'll see. And then, of course, IC3 in September. I don't know who all is going to be there yet, but I will probably end up getting a few pieces there.
Very cool.
Yeah, because indie artists, man, that's where it's at these days.
Yeah. I'm very interested in it. I wanted to go to last year's.
Yeah.
And I missed it, and I was like,
I had a lot of fun there.
Actually, 2 hours. It was only like it's a 2-hour drive. I was like, I could do that,
dude.
I don't even think it's 2 hours. It might be less.
I flew into JFK and then rented a car and drove 2 more hours to get to New Haven.
Okay.
Because it just worked out that more easily for me, because that was a direct flight to JFK. Otherwise, I would have had to go to like Detroit and then back to New Haven, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. No. That's crazy.
Yeah. So this year I want to start trying to plan ahead a little earlier and maybe go on a smaller airline that has a direct flight up to Providence or something. So we'll see. I got to figure it out.
Yeah. It's Providence is what, more east, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So it's probably like another half hour.
Yeah.
So maybe like 2.5, 245. Yeah, I'm still down. Oh, you know what I am doing? I forgot things that I'm doing. IX or IAX.
Oh yeah. The one in Pennsylvania, right?
Yep, that'll be in October.
I really want to go there, but I don't know, man. I've already got like 3 other trips planned. I don't know.
Yeah, it's literally an hour away.
Oh, really?
Nice. 1 hour away. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's another one I'd have to fly for, and I don't.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've
got a guy that went to IX last year, and he won't shut up about it. He's like, "It's the best show I've ever been to. It's so awesome." And I'm like, I mean, that sounds great.
I heard it's a different vibe. So.
Yeah. It's very chill, very, very hangouty. Yeah. I mean, it sounds awesome. I'd love to go. I know Bill goes. I think Kazra goes a lot. Tatiana goes. There's a lot of like magic art, a lot of sci-fi and fantasy, like illustration art and that kind of thing. I think it would be a blast. It's just getting up there, you know?
Yes. And it's the same for me getting down by you guys. It's like, oh man, this show's going on. That show's going on. It was like, I really was like trying to figure out how I could squeeze in Heroes. And I was like, it's too close. It's a month away. I can't swing it. I was like, I had a little more time, but I got plenty of time for 27. So
yeah, dude. If you go to Heroes in 27, let me know. We'll do it up.
I'm definitely gonna. So
awesome.
I don't know if I'm bringing the whole fam. Might just be me. So I might need a
well, and then same thing. If you go to IC3, let me know. We'll coordinate.
Yeah. And that's only a Saturday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I mean, usually Friday night they will do either at the hotel or at somewhere near the venue. They will do a drink and draw. Cool. And then Saturday's the show, and usually Saturday evening they do a get together after, like a post show party or something.
Oh, okay, cool. That's absolutely Heroes is North Carolina, right?
Yeah, it's in Charlotte, Blake.
Very cool.
And Derp, I love po' boys, so don't threaten me with a good time.
Did you take part in the mystery sketches?
I have purchased one so far. I might get one more. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, I grabbed 3. 2 are for me. One's a gift.
For Christmas last year, I did a bunch of sketch cards, mystery sketch cards, and they came out great. I was very happy with them. Yeah,
I like them. I was like, like I said, I'm saving, so I was like, I can't not take part,
dude.
So.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't not want to. I got a single 9x12 just because I really like those. And you know, the fun thing about mystery sketches for me is, I like exploring different stuff. So like, I've gotten about 5 in the last couple of years, I think, and my prompt has been the same thus far. They've all been your favorite Astro City character. And what I get is really interesting because like one of the artists pulled out a very deep cut character that I couldn't even remember the name of. I had to go look it up because she appeared in like one story. I was like, wow. So those have been a lot of fun, but this year for this one, I decided to do something completely different. I asked for video game character.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So this is my way of like not sinking a lot of money into it, but getting something a little bit different that could be, see how fun it is, Kazoon tight.
Thank you. I was trying to mute myself to not blow.
You got to. But it looked violent.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I think I kicked up dust from my printer.
Oh, not the dander.
It's a damn the dog dander and the cat dander. It's everywhere.
Yeah, man, I love mystery sketches. I like to try to participate, support the artist,
Yeah. And you got a 9x12?
Yes, sir.
Oh wow, I got 2 sketch cards. Well, 3 sketch cards.
Nice.
9x12's nice.
Yeah, I got like 5 sketch cards, like I said, the holiday season, just because I gave a bunch of them out as gifts. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
People don't expect to get original art as a gift, and it's cool to see people's faces when you hand them to them.
Yeah, and they're not like breaking the bank. So
no, they're very affordable. And some of the guys that do the mystery sketches, they go all out, man. You see the painted ones, and you're just like, oh my god,
crazy.
Yeah,
crazy. The appreciation is dope. I can't wait to. I think it's May 16th and 17th. I think.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that's Comic Art Live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been through Comic Art Live yet?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. And it's like, man, I don't have to think about what I'm doing this weekend. I'm going to be sitting on the couch watching Comic Art Live.
That's it. Like all weekend.
Yeah, man. Just me, some pizza, Bill, Kazra.
Yeah. I usually just get snacks, and I sit and I watch, and I try to figure out which sketches are mine.
Yeah. Well, there's that, and then it's like, sometimes I end up commissioning people during the show, and it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Plus, sometimes you get some sneaky little information here and there, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. That's good. It's good.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, it was November of 2024. Kazra did like when they first announced that they were taking over, that CAF was going to take over IC3, they did a show and they had Jamie on there, and that was the first time I found out who Jamie was.
Oh, cool.
And I ended up commissioning him through his booth on Comic Art Live, and that was when I got my Stingray from him. So that's how we first kind of connected.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Very cool.
Yep.
You know what? That's so funny. That's how I learned about Jamie. Jamie, last, was it May or no, November? May or November. I did both of them.
Yeah.
He did a Batman for me on a sketch card. And
oh, nice.
I was like, I didn't know who he was. And I turned, I was like, who the hell's Jamie Jones? And then I looked him up and I was like, yo.
Right.
And that's when I was like, I got to get a piece from you for OAX. And then they did that man thing with the raccoon painted piece. And then I'm like, I got to get a inked piece from you. Just like,
dude, have you been seeing the Pokemons he's been doing?
So cool,
dude. They're so good.
It's so cool.
I keep waiting for him to do Farfetch'd. I'm like, Farfetch'd when?
I really cool. I'm like, dude, you're just doing such cool stuff. And while he was doing all that, like I said, he so generously did the man thing in between all this stuff. So I was like,
Jamie's awesome, man.
Yeah. And the podcast he does with Sardo is very cool. Very cool.
I love that. You can tell that they've been friends for a long time. It really shows through, and it makes it even more enjoyable to watch.
Yeah. Because it's it's authentic. So it's
yes, good. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's fun. Well, is there anything you'd like to add to the show or bring up if we didn't talk about it, brother?
Don't eat stingrays. That's offensive.
We're Steve Irwin.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Do you know about the diss track commissions?
No. What are those?
So my buddy Tyler, the one who found out about the Stingray urinal screens, he commissioned an artist by the name of Vero Stewart. He likes Tyrannosaurus Rexes. That's his favorite thing. And, he got her to draw a commission of a group of T-Rexes like stomping on and eating and basically murdering a group of stingrays.
Oh my God.
And it was a direct dig at me. So I didn't know he was doing that. I didn't know Vero was drawing that for him. So when she posted it on Instagram, she tagged me and I was like, oh, what's this? What the, and she put in the post, she's like, this is Tyler doing a diss track commission. I'm available if you would like to make a clapback commission. And I'm like,
oh, that's funny.
Let's talk. So I came up with this idea and I told her, I'm like, I have an idea for the clapback commission, but it's kind of dark. And she's like, ooh, tell me. So I'm like, I want you to draw Tyler mourning at the grave of the crocodile hunter. And Stingray is peering through the bushes going, you're next, Tyler.
Oh my God.
And she was like, oh my God. And I was like, too much? She's like, just enough. And she did it. And it's the most amazing thing ever.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
You want me to see if I can grab that one real quick?
Yes. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I was very proud of myself when I came up with that concept, even though I realized it's kind of awful, but it's all in good fun.
That's
here it is.
Though.
Yeah.
OAB4, as Raj said. Yo, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So the gravestone is an homage to a Web of Spider-Man cover with from the Death of Kraven storyline.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about with the lightning
Yep.
and the rain and everything.
Yep. And then she made the word balloon shaped like a stingray, which I thought was the most genius fucking thing ever.
That is hilarious, dude.
And then like on the shirt, it says T squared because that's Tyler's nickname. But yeah, this is one of my favorite commissions just because this one's a lot more personal and it comes from a place of humor and fuck Tyler for having his Tyrannosaurus stomp on my stingrays.
Stomping on stingrays.
Yes.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
And I can see how, like it's so personalized. So it could,
yeah. And that's the great thing about art. Like,
yep.
I it's not that I didn't want to commission Vero. It's just, it's like beyond like Stingray. What would I get her to do? Whatever. And there was a time and a place and whatever. But then she was like, "Oh, well, he did this. If you want me to do one, I'll do it." I was like, "Let's do it." And it just happened. You never know when stuff like that's going to happen.
That's great.
But it's so much fun to just be like, "Oh, we got to get him. Let's get him back. What can we do?" Like I encourage everybody to go out and get into, commission battles with your homies.
Commission battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
let them
get
know how you really feel.
Beating the hell out of some people.
Yeah, dude, do it. That would be hilarious.
Raj, I'm like burning Wolverine's face off.
Yeah, whoever knows fear in their heart burns at the touch of the man thing, man. Just have him burn some scared ass bitches up, man.
Yeah. Well, Wolverine probably wouldn't be scared of him, but yeah.
You never know.
That'd be a lot of fun, though. I got to check that out.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
That's a great, fun idea.
Yeah, diss track commissions. And I know if you tell Vero that I sent you and tell her you want a diss track commission, she will light up, I'm sure.
We need to get these diss track commissions going.
Yeah. Well, and so when she had a booth at Comic Art Live after she did that one at the end of last year, I was like, you should put in your description that you are the inventor of the diss track commission. And she's like, oh my God, you're right.
Wolverine getting a manicure.
Well, they can't be worse than the time he got run over by a steamroller driven by midgets.
Midgets?
Yeah. That actually happened.
Oh my God, I'm not familiar with that.
That was in one of the Garth Ennis Punisher books. Him and Punisher and Wolverine ended up fighting against a literal mafia that was made up of all little people.
Oh my!
And
goodness.
One of them drove a literal steamroller over Wolverine. That was also the same one where the Punisher shot his balls off with a shotgun at point blank range, but they grew back because it's Wolverine.
That's hilarious. I gotta check that story out.
I'd have to look it up. I don't remember what issues it was, but yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's funny. That sounds funny. I gotta check that out.
Well, that was during the Garth Ennis run, and he's famous for being kind of anti-superhero. So he's the same guy that they did a story where Punisher teamed up with Spider-Man, and he was fighting this giant, muscular, drug-induced bad guy called the Russian. And he hit Spider-Man so hard that he knocked Spidey unconscious. And so the Punisher picked up his body and literally used him as a meat shield. And then after the fight was over, Spider-Man comes to and he's like, "Oh, what happened?" And Punisher just looks at him and goes, "We had a team up. You were great." And then he just walks off.
That's hilarious. Just walks off.
It's pretty great. Yeah.
Derp said Marvel Knights.
I think it was, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was during that time frame, yeah.
Yeah, comic cuts are awesome. Yeah, I was just talking about those. You need some from that book, huh?
The first time I heard what comic cuts were, the comic collector part of my brain was like, wait, what? They do what now?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. What? Those are probably, some of those are already rare, and you're gonna cut them up. And then I heard, oh well, they're only doing it to ones that are graded a 0.5 and below or whatever. And I'm like, I mean, I guess it's all right. I don't know. I just it's weird, purposely throwing a comic for collectability purposes. Just buy the comic, dude.
Yeah. It's cool when it's in card form.
Yeah, no, it is kind of cool. And when you get one with the really good framing like that,
yeah,
that's just cool.
Absolutely. It fits it perfectly.
Absolutely.
I'm a fan. So you said
Awesome.
you've got 2 pieces out that you're waiting for returned.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Which ones are there? There's yeah. There's a painted piece that I commissioned at Heroes last year, and then there's one from a pretty big artist that, like you, I don't want to say anything because I want it to be a surprise, because I think so that one, I will say, the artist agreed to do one of the Stingray Meets commissions for me, where he interacts with another aquatic character from pop culture. Okay. I don't even know who he picked yet. I never found out. So I'm still waiting. But I just know that one's going to be amazing. Like, this is an artist who I thought it would be really difficult to get on their commission list, or if they even took commissions. And then last year, he just posted randomly on Instagram, like, hey, I'm taking commissions. And I reached out to his rep and I got on the list. And I asked about the Stingray Meets thing, and they said that he would be probably into that. So, like, yeah, let's do it. I was like, all right, cool. And then it's been like 8 months and I haven't heard anything. So I got to check in.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. So it's any aquatic pop culture character.
So when I came up with the idea, I wrote down a list of characters like, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Godzilla, stuff like that. Aquatic creatures or characters from across pop culture. And I keep a list on my phone, and it's a growing list, and it keeps going. And so what happens is I ask an artist, would you be down to, I explain what the commission idea is. And if they say that they're into it, I show them the list and I let them pick. Who do you want to draw with Stingray? And if they have an idea that's not on the list, but it fits the theme, I'm open to that too. Pulling Fire, I have done Stingray Meets Ursula. I think, you want to see that one?
Stingray Meets Ursula?
Yeah. From The Little Mermaid.
Oh, I was thinking of I don't know his name, but in SpongeBob, you know how there's Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy?
Oh, that could go on the list. Yeah, that fits.
They got the bad guy with the he's like the
spoon. Oh, I don't know his name
or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's dope.
Yeah. Yeah, this is by Nate Powell. Nate is a National Book Award winner for his work on the graphic novel March, and he's also one of the first ever Kirby Award winners from this year's OAX.
That's cool.
And he saw my list of characters, and he came back with Ursula as the one that he wanted to do, and he rocked this shit out, dude. Hand lettered. Beautiful colors. Look, he's got all the details. He's got her little the necklace, got the crown, Triton's crown there. Like, just really amazing, man.
I love how it's like the spoof on Jaws too, you know?
Yeah. He was so excited about that. Like, he reached out to me directly, sent me a prelim of it. I was like, dude, that's cool. And I was like, you know what I like about this is the way she looks so big. You can really lean into how at the end of The Little Mermaid, she basically grew to kaiju size. And he was like, yes, I will lean all the way into that. I was like, yes, you get it.
I will lean all the way into that.
Yeah. And that's the kind of thing, like, I love it when people have fun doing the art for me like that. It just, I get good art that way, you know? So.
Yeah, I agree. And that's a lot of fun. I like that idea, dude. So now I got 2 ideas for commissions. This is bad news. This is bad news.
Well, I meing, you could do like Man Thing meets like horror characters, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then just make a list and let the artists choose, man.
Yeah. Man Thing meets, then you got the the beef tracks.
Yes. Yeah, dude. See, this is what I want to do, man. I want to take my really good ideas about commissioning and spread them out there, because I love getting commissions, man. There are a lot of comic art collectors who only collect published stuff. If it's not published, they don't have time for it.
Yep.
You know, it doesn't have the, I don't know, it doesn't have like the importance or the history behind it or whatever. Like, come on, dude. Like, it's still, I have so much fun with the commissions that I get.
Yeah.
Man Thing and the Universal Monsters, Man Thing and Scooby-Doo. These are all great ideas, and you should be writing them down.
That's why I'm putting them on screen, so they're recorded.
Awesome.
Because that's a great idea. I like
Ursula Adidas. I had no idea there was such a thing. That's crazy.
pair of Ursula Adidas. That's crazy.
I do not have Stingray and Aquaman, though I have thought Stingray and Black Manta could be fun.
That would be fun.
And then I even have, so my list gets a little bit weird, just because my brain is like that. On my list of aquatic characters, I have, and I'm stretching the definition here, but I have Kirk and Bones, specifically from the scene in Star Trek 4 with the whale.
The whale sounds from that movie, bro.
Yes! Yes! And then the colorful language.
That's hilarious, man.
If I can find an artist that sees that on my list and goes, yes, we're good. We're good.
Just the humpback whales.
Well, and I just kind of imagining it being like the figures kind of small, but with the whale in the tank or whatever, or being teleported or whatever. Like, that would be fun, man.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, my list is pretty special. Like,
that's a fun
I love showing it to artists and they're like, huh.
Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of that.
Yeah, dude.
Captain, there'll be whales here.
Yes, yes, yes. Dude, it's so weirdly specific, but I think if I find the right person to do that as a commission, it would be the best thing ever.
That's funny, man. What Raj Jeremiah. Tom Green fishing as Stingray beats his.
Yes, that would be pretty funny.
Yeah, it would be funny. Do stick. I can't remember what the bad guy name is.
The one from
SpongeBob.
Yeah. The Kraken would be cool, Tony. I think that might even be on the list.
Kraken, yeah, that's pretty wild.
I mean, I've got shit on there like Street Sharks. Hold on, let's see.
Vin Diesel Street Sharks.
Loch Ness Monster. Yeah, the Kraken is on there. Sharknado. I think that would be a fun
hilarious. Sharknado.
Yeah. Godzilla. Stingray visits Innsmouth, which is where all the fish people live from the H.P. Lovecraft stories.
Cthulhu.
Yeah. Cthulhu. Well, I actually had somebody do Stingray meets Dagon, so that was cool.
Okay.
Orca the Killer Whale, which is a weird whale-based movie from like the 70s. Free Willy. Leatherhead and Ray Fillet from the Ninja Turtles. Ray Fillet was the Stingray character, or Manta Ray character, yeah.
Manta Ray character.
Abe Sapien from Hellboy. Guy, the Korean chick from Captain Planet. She was the water ring.
Yep. What?
I'm telling you, man, I roll deep on this stuff.
The far-fetched from aquatic.
She's the water chick, man. Come on.
Well, then put the chick from Airbender in there.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Okay, she's on the list. The Snorks.
What? Deep cut.
I'm a child of the 80s, baby.
People are like, oh, you like the Smurfs? I go, no, the Snorks.
Duh. The Smurfs are just dry snorks. Get out of here.
Yeah, man.
Do you know who Old Greg is?
That I don't know.
Okay, you should look up Old Greg on your own time. Don't do that in public.
Old Greg.
Who said Moby Dick? Tony, that one is actually one of the ones that I have outstanding. Stingray meets Moby Dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Free Willy be funny. He just got Stingray standing.
Well, and then with the, over the, yeah. You got it. Yeah. So, okay. Nick knows Old Greg. I'm Old Greg.
2 G's.
Yes. But yeah, so I mean, those are the big ones on my list, and then it says specifically Kirk and Spock, and in parentheses Star Trek 4 when they go to save the whales.
When they go to save the whales. That's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, man. And one day it's going to be in. Yeah, I'm. This is how I enjoy art. And if more people did shit like this, I think more people would have fun with the art.
Well, you know what? I think it brings up a great thing where we were talking about earlier is we have a bunch of pieces, right? And how many of these pieces can you tell an artist, to do your character and not be not necessarily like duplicates, but over and over and over again, cookie cutter in a way.
Right.
So where this is making it to where you're making it so personalized and so fun, but not just fun for you, fun for the artist. Where the next time you talk to the artist, if that was the last piece you got from them, they're going to be like, yes, let's do another one. You know what I mean? And there'll be that enthusiasm. And so I love that idea. I think it's a lot of fun. And I'm going to take a few of these ideas and see what I could do with them. I might even incorporate that into the next mystery sketch.
Dude, yes. Yes, that would be amazing.
Yeah, for a 9x12.
Oh, yes, Echo the Dolphin. That's a great one.
Oh, the video game.
Yes. Yeah. I'm writing that down right now. You guys are smart.
Yes. Dude, I used to try to beat that. It was
that
a hard game on
way
Sega,
harder
right?
than it needed to be.
Yeah.
All right, Echo the Dolphin. Nick said the deep.
Or the dolphins from the movie Thanks for the Fish.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yes.
I love that, man.
Me too. Thanks for the fish. And it's
so
Stingray.
so long, and thanks for all the fish.
Yes, I love it. Great.
Because I love those books, man.
I never read the book. I have the book,
books
but
are
I
so
never read.
good. The
I have
Tiger
the book that
Sharks,
looked like the iPad thing, or
yeah.
tablet, yeah, the book itself.
The Tiger Sharks cartoon. I don't know that one, Tony.
Tiger Sharks cartoon.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I don't know that one. I remember the one where they were sharks.
Yeah, that was Street Sharks, I think.
Street Sharks.
Yeah, that's on the list.
Vin Diesel was the guy for the commercials. If you go back and watch the old commercials, it's actually Vin Diesel. You're like, what?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Echo Dolphin. That was a crazy game, yo. There was like space involved. And
yeah.
Shit. The dolphin, what's going on?
Yeah, no, I wrote it on the list. It's on there. I had not thought of Echo. That's a good one.
That's great. That is a great addition you got there.
Oh, for sure, dude. Well, is it? Let me see if. Hold on. I'll show you one more if I can find it real quick. Oh, well, shit. I just opened this one. Here's the Looney Leo we were talking about earlier.
Love it.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Jamie's awesome.
Yeah, Jamie did great on that.
Is it in here? It might not be in this one. Maybe it's in the other one. Let's see.
Tony says there was Thundercats, Silverhawks, and Tiger Sharks.
I honestly don't remember
Silverhawks.
I love Silverhawks.
Yeah, I don't remember Tiger Sharks. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that one in the old Google machine. I can't find it now. But since I have this one right here in front of me, I'll go ahead and show it off. Because you put this one on the show graphic.
Dude, that was like one of my favorite ones when I was scrolling through it.
This one is so good, man. Like, so for this one, I've been a Nick Darrington fan for a long time. And when he opened up literally his first commission list ever last year, like the week after OAX in January. And I was skint at that point, but I said, oh my God, I've been waiting for a Nick Darrington commission opportunity for so long.
Yeah.
And it was his first ever list. And so I got on it, and it took almost a year to get it. But man, this is easily like top 3.
When I was scrolling, I personally was like, I want to put that on the.
Yeah. Now, what's funny is somebody pointed this out to me. It didn't really click to me, but now I can't unsee it. The pose that he's in with the rock is very reminiscent of like Batman squatting on a gargoyle.
Oh yeah, looking over Gotham on the
right, and with the blue of the underwater, but with the little white bubbles and stuff, it's like a starry night sky.
Yeah,
right. And the little stingray that he's staring at is kind of like a crescent moon in the night sky.
Oh, okay.
I assume that's intentional, but that's kind of cool.
I like that.
It makes me love it even more.
Yeah, great points.
And that's the thing, man. Like somebody said that to me, and I went, "Oh my God, that's amazing! This is even better than I thought."
Yeah. Did you ever follow up with Nick and ask?
No, I didn't, but I should.
You're just curious.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that would be
Beautiful.
that's actually true. And it's funny because I've been doing some reading recently and trying to understand some of what may have been going through Simone Bianchi's mind when he did the piece that for me at OAX. And I've been getting deep into some like art history stuff. And if he intended half of the stuff that I'm coming up with, he's even more of a genius than I thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I'm going deep on this stuff, man. And it's crazy. Like religious historical art and stuff like that. Like it's
I could there probably is those references in his works. Yes.
oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to find a way to talk to Simone and be like, yo, how much of this am I inventing and how much of it were you thinking of, And I'm just curious because I know he's the maestro for a reason,
Yeah.
So he at least some of it,
Yeah. Bellissimo.
Yeah. Yes.
Incredible.
Absolutely.
He does great work.
Oh, so good. And I mean, I think all of his work is amazing, but honestly, the piece that he did for me, mind-blowing, incomparable.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, like the colors completely surprised me. The crazy gradient of the like red or orange clouds in this night sky and just like, so good. So good. It gives me chills.
Yeah, he's on my list for a big piece. Yeah.
They're not cheap, man.
No, I know. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's you gotta
still worth it.
Gotta be on the list.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you have to have both Simones.
Yes. Yeah. I need at least a sketch card from Bianchi. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Everybody should get at least a sketch card.
Yeah. He did a awesome The Killing Joker for me.
Oh yeah. No, that one's very cool.
So it's simple, but it's like it's so sick. And then I was like, man, now I need to get Man Thing and it needs to be colored. Like,
yep.
I have to go that next step now.
Tony, I have a Stingray meets Merman. That was actually the first Stingray meets one I got.
Oh, cool.
Yevgeny Sokolov did that for me, who you may have met at OAX. I don't know if you got to meet him.
I don't know. Say the last name.
Yevgeny Sokolov. You'd know because he's a 6'10" Russian dude.
No, I don't think so. Yes. Glasses.
Yeah.
Yes. Blonde hair.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes. We talked a few times. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, he's super cool, man. He did that one for me. We met on a podcast last year. So, we met in person for the first time at OAX. He went just as a guest, just like you and me, but he ended up selling art while he was there. He was doing commissions for people in the hotel lobby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And like, he bribed Kazra with a MODOK sketch that he did.
Nice.
And he's hoping to maybe table at OAX next year, but we'll see.
Well, let's go.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
man.
cool. Now I put the name to the face. So.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't know, it doesn't sound familiar. And then I was like, oh wait, no, I do know.
Yeah, it's like he's kind of hard to miss. You would know.
Yes. Very polite too.
Oh yeah, no, he's super nice, man. Like he's super friendly and like it was so cool seeing him go there and because I kind of was talking up OAX to him, and I think I'm at least somewhat responsible for him deciding to go. But he had a lot of fun, and I think he was successful. Like he was able to make money there, even though he didn't have a table. You know what I mean? And I think that's kind of awesome.
That is awesome. So
it was great to see him have some success when he was just maybe thinking he'd go on a trip and meet a few people.
Yeah.
I do not have a Poseidon yet. Pulling Fire, that would be cool. I don't know the man from Atlantis, Tony. I only know Patrick Duffy from that one crappy sitcom he did in the 90s. Step by Step. Yeah.
Or Neptune.
yeah. Poseidon or Neptune, or maybe both. That would be interesting.
Both would be cool. That's dope. Yeah, I really like the meats idea.
Dude, I was so proud of myself when I came up with that. And then I just started writing the list. Writing the list is half the fun for me. You know,
because then your mind just starts thinking of all the possibilities that
and then people give me ideas like I had not thought of Echo, and I think that one's fantastic. How are they going to make that different from any other dolphin? I don't know, but that's the artist problem.
I already thought of it. You would
Oh.
have to do it it would have to be doing those crazy spins out of the water across the moon.
Okay. Yeah. No, that tracks.
And you'd be like, oh wait, I think I know that scene. Put Stingrays in it somehow.
If you were a young man of a certain age,
you would know that you would probably hear the music from that friggin' board.
No, if you were a friend, had a Sega Genesis,
yeah. It was a staple of I think it came with the Sega.
I think there was at least one version. Yeah, it came with it. Yeah, it had to be, because nobody would purposely buy that game.
Yeah, no, I don't think. Well, maybe there was like 3 of them, wasn't there? Like
was there really? I don't remember.
There was a few of them.
Well, apparently, I have to go look up the story of Echo the Dolphin. Somebody said it was crazy. So
yeah, it's
some light reading before bed. Yeah,
like aliens in space. And
yeah, dude, ridiculous.
That's why
Look at this. Tony's like, I would make it look like the video game. Are you hinting that you want to do this, Tony?
Yeah, there you go.
Dirk, it's funny that you mentioned that, because there is a cover to a Thing comic, like Thing from the Fantastic Four. He had I don't remember if it was an ongoing or a mini series, but it was like issue 8, I think, from that series, where it's the Thing is having a poker game, which is a thing apparently he does, and all the heroes are there. Stingray is front and center with his back to the camera in the very front of the cover. He's playing poker.
Really?
He's at the table. Yep.
That's cool.
It's really cool. I would love to own that cover, even though it's just the back of his head, but it's still cool because you get so many other characters on there. There's Thing, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Cap is there. I think the rest of the Fantastic Four are there. Really, really cool cover.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, Blake, I mentioned the Snorks. They're definitely on the list.
Snorks with Stingray.
Because I can hear the song, Come Along with the Snorks.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. I remember my older cousin, he would watch that, and I would watch the Smurfs, and then I started watching the Snorks.
Yeah, you did. Snorks is where it's at.
Snorks are on the level of Fraggle Rock, bro.
Dude, I love Fraggle Rock. The Doozers?
The Doozers, bro. Dude, as a kid, I always wanted to go eat the stuff they were making because the dog would eat it or whatever. And I was like,
no, the Fraggles were rock. They would break it off and eat it like candy.
Yeah, like it was rock candy or something. And I was like, oh man, it probably tastes so good.
Okay, Tony, I like that idea. He's saying on Gilligan's Island. What if they were on the ship with the island in the background, like right before it gets stranded? I think that could be cool.
Yeah. As it's sinking.
Yeah.
Gilligan's Island. That's a good one. Yeah,
that's interesting. That could be a fun one. Yeah,
that's funny. Man Thing as the junk dude.
The junk dude. Oh, I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know what that. Oh, from Fraggle Rock.
Oh, the like leaf creature thing.
Yeah, he was in the garbage pit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, what does he mean, the junk dude?
Yeah.
When I read that, I don't know why I just thought of for meats is Toxic Avenger.
There you go. Man Thing and Toxie.
That'd be pretty crazy.
That would be funny. I Love Boat. I don't know. That feels like, I don't know. That feels more silly than Sharknado to me. I don't. I mean, if I'm being honest, Sharknado is serious business, and I think having Stingray fight that would be awesome. Love Boat. Who's he gonna fight there?
Boat.
Isaac the bartender? Come on.
He's gonna be sitting in there with I don't know, the
Captain
fish
Stubing. Come on.
that teaches how to drive in SpongeBob. Mrs. Puff.
Yeah.
Water World. There you go. That'd be good.
Oh my god, with what's his name?
Kevin Costner.
Yeah, Costner. So you know what my favorite memory from Waterworld is not even the movie. After the movie came out, Dana Carvey did a comedy special, and there's a part where he was impersonating the old rich guy that ran for president back then. I can't think of his name. Yeah. He talked all high pitched and stuff, and he was doing an impression of Ross Perot talking about Waterworld. He's like, "You cannot pay into Mr. Coffee and get Taster's Choice. It just doesn't work like that." And that I remember that better and more vividly than the whole of that movie.
I remember that special chopping broccoli.
Yes, yes,
Chopping
thank you.
broccoli.
Chopping broccoli. Yes, yes.
Those are great, bro.
Dude, I watched that one so many times.
He's still around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mermaid from Splash. That's a deep cut.
That's a deep cut.
Wow.
Tom Hanks Splash, right?
Yeah. Oh man. That was the one with John Cleese and Michael Palin, I think.
Oh, you're right. What was the one with Tom Hanks? Or am I thinking of the wrong actor?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong actor. Splash was the chick.
Didn't it have Kevin Kline also?
Maybe.
I don't know. That's an old one, man.
Sounded better knowledge than me with it. I just threw Tom Hanks in there because I thought that's who.
Oh, no. They're saying Tom Hanks isn't Splash. Okay.
That's what I thought. He's like the love interest of the blonde girl.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And John Candy.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I think there's another mermaid movie. Yeah, it
surprised me.
A Fish Called Wanda.
That's it. Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Yep.
Crazy.
Sorry, I got my water movies crossed. Yeah, right. More than I realized.
It's like, how many mermaid movies were there in the 80s?
At least 2.
At least 2. That's great. Yeah. All right. Well, Newell, this was awesome, brother.
Yeah, dude, this is great.
Yeah, I love the conversations like this. It reminds people that we're not just here to collect; we're here to do community building, sharing knowledge, and showing everyone what we curate as our own collection.
Yes, and I can come here and pull the audience for damp characters to have Stingray meet.
Absolutely. You got so many absolutely epic additions for Stingray meets, and I've got great ideas to do myself for future.
Yeah, dude. See, we're sharing.
Yes, and I appreciate everyone in the chat tonight. Make sure to go check out Newell's his content over at YouTube at Stingray's Art Cove, especially if you want to see what a truly focused collection looks like. And as always, if you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to like, subscribe, share it with a friend and a hobby. And always remember that you collect what you love, how you want, and let others do the same. Ramble on, my friends.
Ramble till you shamble.
That's it.